Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH Ba'Shem. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone. Shalom to my YAHAWAH who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawaka coming at you with another lesson. Slacking about that. Today's lesson, we're going to be going into a rebuke lesson. Okay, I don't really do much of these, but I do believe that, there are some certain instances when, you got even I guess lower level brothers like myself, there are needs and times when I should, get involved, I guess, or say my piece. All right, because the thing is, the thing about this is that it does get on my nerves to see it, because these things is, I don't consider myself very knowledgeable or anything like that, but there are certain things when you can just see that this is very easily disproven, or this is very easily proven. All right, you can say like, oh yeah, this says this. It literally says that we have the understanding. The understanding is in fact out there, but yet it's the people, the Israelites, the Jake, that doesn't want to go and do the research. They just want to believe anything that they said. And I will also say that I'm one of those people. I don't like to do research, but at the bare minimum, at the very least, I make time. I force myself to go and, okay, let me do this. All right, all the stuff, all these more complex breakdowns that I know of. I'm trying to freaking watch these tabs while I'm talking, by the way. All these complex breakdowns, all right? I literally had to go out of my way to learn them, all right? So Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22, "For my people is foolish, they have not known me, they are such children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge." And this is where it's just like, Jake will learn to do a whole bunch of wickedness, or a whole bunch of, how do I rob a bank, how do I do this, that, and third, how do I get the best puffs in gas and whatever like that, all this stuff like that. They will do all this. They will learn all these new tricks and lingo and trends, but they will not crack a book to go study the scripture. They won't go and see, like, how do I better myself, how do I seek YAHAWAH. And this is where there is such an issue. This is where I have such a big issue with it. All right, as a result of that, we have come to this lesson today, where I'm going to be doing a rebuke lesson on this channel. All right, not a brother, but this Jake, whose YouTube name is Big Levi. All right, and I believe I think one or two times I might have mentioned him before, maybe one time only, and someone in my life I know, all right, because I know lots of different people, all right, and if they watch this video, which they most likely don't, they most likely won't, they know who they are. But for this specific person, all right, Jake, that's doing lessons and stuff like that, doing all these live streams, they are doing the work extremely deceitfully. All right, now one of the things that I heard that really just almost made me want to, go out and genuinely verbally say something to, the person that was watching them. All right, was they were saying that someone went to him on his live stream and said, "Hey, I have some bees in my house. What do you think I should do with it?" Which, number one, that person is an idiot for asking some random on YouTube. Like, you would really, do you really think, Slakia, do you really think that if you had a problem in your house, you should ask some random person that doesn't know about home. Yes, some of us do know about home improvement. Yes, but like, and I do. I know a bit about home improvement myself. All right, but the chances of you getting good advice from a random online is very low. All right. Now, what this big Levi guy said was, leave them in your house. They're good. They represent bringing you honey. All right. You're going to fill your house with honey. Like, what? The dude literally also said that they were allergic to it. And then he read that out loud. And this is the only reason why I know, because he read all this stuff out loud that they were saying. And he still said, keep them in your house. So he wants to put, let me Google something right quick. All right. Quick. Google, this is a quick Google search. All right. It's as simple as that. If someone is allergic to bees, will they die? Yes. So if someone is allergic to bees, and I heard this before, where if you are stung by a bee once and you get stung again, you could die. So you're telling someone who is allergic to bees to leave something that can potentially kill them in their house, instead of finding a tutorial on YouTube or calling pest control to get rid of those bees. Now, I will say, at the bare minimum, I can't be too mad at the Levi guy. All right, I'm not going to call him Big Levi, but I'm just going to call him Levi. I'm going to call him the Levi guy. All right, I can't be too mad at him because he's getting money for his stuff. Is he doing it deceitfully? Yes, but he's doing whatever he can to get money. Secondly, the person who's asking for the guidance, you are at fault. This is literally like getting mad at women for selling their OnlyFans and stuff like that, and not getting at the people buying the OnlyFans. You have to get mad at both of them. It's not just the women's fault. All right. If you like, it's like drug dealers as well. Drug dealers, they also deserve to get in trouble, but it's both people. They're both the people are. There is a demand for it. All right, the people are causing a demand by asking for said deception, said wickedness. All right, and the people that are supplying it, they are, again, like it's a cause and effect thing. All right, these two things can't exist without the other. If you just have something and nobody wants it, then no one's gonna go and buy it. But if someone wants something and no one has it, then that person can't get it. All right, so slacky about that. That's just some dumb stuff. And really, like, I just thought that was something stupid that I really want to point out. But I want to get into some of these things that are just easily debunkable and just provable to be false. All right. So first things first, we're not even going to any of the videos. You see on his thumbnails, it says Esau's trouble. Now, what in the hell is Esau's trouble? All right, let's go to here. I literally searched Esau's trouble. Okay, so let's see if we can find that. Okay, it says I put word match default because when you go to phrase match, there's no results. Okay, let's go to the Apocrypha because the Apocrypha doesn't show. Okay, well, look at that, Esau's trouble. Let's go one more time so you can see Esau. Just to try to widen the search a bit more. Okay, oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this phrase match. All right, no phrase match. Apocrypha. Oh, no phrase match. Okay, so let's just see. Let's just Google it now. Esau's trouble, KJV. As I always search, and you guys see, if you watch my videos, you'll see Esau's troubles. All right, let's go to Malachi, chapter 1, verse 3. to 14. Okay, well, they fucking hold me. I hate Esau, latest mansion, heritage, wherein whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, blah, blah. Fuck it, let me just go. Esau's. Alright, so no Esau's trouble. Okay. I'm gonna go over everything. I have to. This what's it called? It does not say Esau's trouble, and there are many precepts that may talk about the judgment of Esau, but that is the what's it called? That is in the kingdom of heaven. All right, so he's conflating Esau's trouble to be Jacob's trouble, because Jacob's trouble, that's for everyone, not just Jacob, not just Esau, but everyone. And there is no Esau's trouble, and it's very like ridiculous to have to even talk about this when you can literally search up these things by yourself. All right, if you are not fucking retarded, you can just go and do a quick Google search, look to see, is this correct? Am I saying the things that are right? Am I saying things that are right? All right, look up what I'm doing. All right, anyway, Genesis 27 verse 41, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him, and Esau said in his heart, the days of his mourning for my father are at hand, and I will. Where's Esau's trouble? Where's Esau's trouble in this? All right, I literally just fucking dumbass AI Google Slovakia, and this is like this type of stuff that just angers me. I'm literally going through Hebrews chapter 12 verse 15. Look diligently lest any man from grace no trouble. Okay, again, the reason why I went through this is because I have to. It's very important that I demonstrate to you. All right, that you have to search up the stuff. Look, Google, do any type of research that you need to do. Stop believing these people that are. Let me get that as well. Matthew chapter 24. Verse 24, for there shall arise false MANASHAHs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. They're gonna say all these smooth words, and that's going to entice you people. It's like I won't say you people, because if you are here, I would assume that you're not an idiot. All right, but it's going to entice anyone. Okay, 2/3 Jakes, heathens. Are heathens like anyone? Okay, that's going to entice people to think, oh yeah, that sounds good, that sounds right. Oh yeah, I like that. I like the sound of that. And all over here talking about some sort of like, yes, there's going to be spiritual powers, but it's not tied to some rocks or anything like that. All right, so let me go back into this stuff. I wanted to get into one of the videos, but it's better if I just do this generally because I'm not trying to be here for too long. It's just I want to just do a quick rebuke, which our video is already more than 10 minutes, but let's continue on. Job chapter 12 verse 16, with him is strength and wisdom, the deceived and the deceiver are his. All right, so ultimately, even though I get angry and I think that it's very wicked that people are being deceived by him and whatnot. Ultimately, it's not up to me to say, okay, yeah, you have to change, you have to repent and whatnot. Ultimately, that doesn't matter. It's not up to me, because the Lord guided these people to be deceived by him. The Lord guided people to him, and that's the only thing that I truly agree with him. The people that want to give money to him and fund his deception and whatnot, hey, that is your prerogative. That's the lot that the Lord assigned to you, to be deceived by some random dude that wants to take the title of a Levite and abuse and misuse it to garner people who wake up to the fact that they are Israelites and then think that, okay, you know what? Yeah, he's a Levite, so I definitely have to listen to him. He's a Levite, so yeah, anything that he says, it supersedes the Bible. No, that's not how things work. The Levites, just as any Israelite, okay, not even just Levites, but any Israelites are supposed to be talking with the Bible. The Bible is supposed to be where their reference points, and he does not reference the Bible. All right, from what I've seen / heard. All right, and I haven't heard a lot because I don't. Yeah. Anyway, where was I next? Slocky. When you get heated, it's times like this when it's just like it's very ridiculous that I have to even go over this type of stuff, and you have so many people. All right, because it's a very few. Let me get that. As a matter of fact, we don't. Unlike him, I don't talk from my own words. I talk from the Bible. Okay, anything that I speak, it's backed by the scriptures. Let me get this.
Imagine being one of the brothers standing before Anticus, knowing that compliance would save your life, but would also mean betraying everything you believe. Imagine the strength it would take to look death in the eye and declare, I will not abandon my God.
2 Ezra chapter 9 verse 15, I have said before and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved. So there's going to be a lot more people that are going to be put to death, all right, rather than there's going to be people that are going to be saved. All right, so there's many different there's many different ways or doctrines that you're going to be deceived by rather than being delivered. Slakia. That's pretty funny. That's a pretty funny realization. Okay, like pick your if you're not in the truth, pick the poison that you want to be deceived by. Christianity, Judaism, freaking Islam, Levitism, whatever the fuck. All right, like all these different types of ways. Oh, atheism. What's another one? Agnosticism. All right. I don't know if that was a real word, but you get the point. All right. Referring to other pieces of information rather than just what the scriptures say. What does the scriptures say? First and foremost about whatever topic, and this is what we do. All right. As a matter of fact, let me get that before I continue on.
Their story asks us, what are we willing to sacrifice to remain faithful to God?
Acts chapter 17 verse 11. These were more noble than those in Thessalonica, in that they received the word with all readiness of mind and searched the scriptures daily whether those things were so. You search the scriptures daily to see, is everything that's being spoken of by whoever you're following, is it so? Is it true? Am I in the right am I in the right place? All right, which all the people following him, they are in the right place. If you believe that he is genuine, he's a true prophet of the Lord, then you are in the right place following him. All right, I'm not trying to what's the word? What's that term called? Take his following, he can keep his following. All right, everyone, if you truly believe he's a prophet and whatnot, stay where you are with him. But as for those that are unsure or have their antennas raised and stuff like that, and that's when you're like, okay, yeah, you know what? Now I see and stuff like that. Do the research on your own. Okay. You should already be doing research. You shouldn't be lazy about this stuff, especially if you're unsure on certain things. All right. Anyway, let's actually get into Jacob's trouble. there's going to be some more reading in this.
between first Maccabees and the heroes of Scripture, Moses, Joshua,
I want to start at Jeremiah 2:30.
each figure representing a facet of the Maccabean legacy.
Let's start at verse 4. And these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. Thus saith the Lord, we have heard its voice trembling of fear and not of peace. So already, context is going to be, it's going to be a fearful time. All right. Verse 6, ask ye now and see whether a man do travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Alas, for that day is great. Well, it's like, let me break down verse 6. Verse 6, basically, it's like, in terms of the whole man travail with child, number one, you know how women, when a woman is pregnant, she doesn't know the exact date unless, like, they have, like, freaking, technology and stuff like that where they're able to better approximate the window of time where a child's going to be born. But outside of that, under normal circumstances, when a woman is pregnant, she doesn't know the exact date and time. She just knows that, okay, well, I feel this stuff. It's coming and stuff like that. The baby's about to come, and it's the exact parallel to Jacob's trouble, where if you are paying attention to the signs, you are aware of what's going on. You're seeing, okay, well, this stuff is about to come. And by the stuff, the tribulation is about to come. So we know, because we are aware of all the signs as it said, as read in Matthew chapter 24, I believe it's verse 4 all the way down to like verse 20 or verse 30, I believe. All right. All that says all the different signs and stuff that we have to be on the lookout for. And this is a thing where it's like we don't know the exact date. There's no exact date. April 20th, 26th, Yahawashi is going to return. Like, no, it's like a gradualism where we see, okay, so we see famine is being approaching because we heard about all these farms having to burn their crops and stuff like that, and such and such. There's more stuff, but that's a different lesson altogether. But you hear about all these different things that's going down, and as a result of that, these are the things that we look at, and we are aware of to know that our appointed time is coming. And at the same time, like, it is not going to be an easy time. Slack for that long-winded explanation. Let's continue on. Verse 7, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Now, over here, that day is great, and it says none is like it, as in it is going to be worse than anything that we've ever known as a people of being the Israelites. Okay, so it's gonna be worse than slavery, worse than freaking worse than everything that we've ever known. All right, so as a result of that, this is what we have to look forward to, and it is not going to be an easy time. Although there is the hope that bear with me one moment. Slakia. So, as I was saying, although even with Jacob's trouble being as terrible as it is going to be, we have the hope that the Lord will have mercy on us, being the hopeful elect. All right, the hopeful elect, and that's another thing, Slakia. That's another thing. Only the elect will be exempt, should the Lord choose to have mercy on said elect. All right, if not all the elect. All right, during Jacob's trouble, and Jacob's trouble is for 2/3, because the thing is, I don't know if he fully thinks like this, because I'm assuming that he does. I'm assuming that he thinks that Jacob's trouble is actually Esau's trouble. Number one. I also assume that he thinks that all Israelites, all right, which I don't know if he believes. I don't know if he thinks that Northern Kingdom are also Israelites, or I think he might just think only dark skin. I don't know. I'm not gonna speak on that. But in terms of what I do know, in terms of like stuff like Jacob's trouble is going to be for two-thirds of Israelites. So Israelites are going to face judgment in Jacob's trouble. Okay, and it's called Jacob's trouble for a reason. It's not so as a result of that, like Israel is not exempt from it. Also, let me also get this. Let me get this. There's a lot of precepts to go with it.
that shape the New Testament world. It offers insights into the challenges faced by the Jewish people during the intertestamental period.
Oh wow, okay.
Wavering commitment to
1 Peter chapter 4 verse 17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahawah, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahawah? So yeah, we're going to be going through hardships, yes, and the thing is that it is going to be bad for us. And when I say us, I mean Yahawadah, which basically means Yahawah willing. It's going to be only for the 2/3, but of course, judgment can still fall upon the elect, simply because we are in a time of rehearsal. So we try to repent, but at the same time we're not perfect. All right, we're not perfect. So obviously some brothers might have to go through harder stuff compared to others. Like some brothers are homeless, maybe some brothers are living in a house, maybe some brothers are living in an apartment or whatever. Okay, there's a wide range of differentiates from us, lucky about that, from other brothers. All right, so yeah, we're not all the same. We're not all gonna experience the same thing. Maybe some brothers might have an easier time, some brothers might have a harder time. All right, so maybe some brothers know how to fight, maybe other brothers don't. All right, which one do I fall under? We'll see. Anyway, yeah, and that's another thing. Even we don't know what group we fall under. Where we're gonna fall under the brothers that we're gonna receive mercy, or we're gonna have to die for this truth. All right. And that's another thing. Revelation 2:10. Revelation chapter 2 verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast you into prison, that ye may be tried. Ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. All right. So we have to be faithful unto death. And how are we going to be faithful if we're not going to be going through some sort of tribulation? All right. So yes, there is going to be some tribulations waiting for us, and it's not going to be it's not going to be 10 days, because 10 represents, what's it called? I think perfection. So a perfect number of days. All right. And 10 represents a perfect number of days. So it could be a day, a week, 10 literal days, or whatever. All right. So we just don't know, but still we still have to be able to be willing to, or we have to be willing to die for YAHAWASHI. All right. Now let's continue on. Where's next? Oh yeah, this was the next one. The next thing that I heard, Genesis chapter 19 verse 5, and they called Lot and said unto him, where are the men which came in to thee this night? Bring them out unto us, that we may know them. And this was in reference to when Lot had housed, I believe, 2 angels. Okay, and the people of Sodom and Gomorrah, they saw the men, and they wanted to sleep with the men. All right, and the men, Slakia, being the angels. The angels are men, and you have this dude, this Levi guy, saying that angels are primarily women, which again, nowhere in the scriptures does it ever suggest that angels are women. All right, but yeah, this is why it's very important to go do research on your own to see these types of stuff. All right, Slocky, bear with me one moment. All right, Slocky. Now, continuing on, next thing, or what do I have next? Oh yeah, Jeremiah chapter 48, verse 10. Cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully, and cursed be he that keepeth back his sword from blood. So over here, it's the first part really. Cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully, and waking people up to telling them they're Israelites just to make them stop giving their money to the churches, just so they can start giving their money to you, so you can go and splurge on their money, rather than letting these pastors abuse and misuse their money on their freaking their Cleflo dollar, buying a mansion, multiple jets. I think that dude bought multiple jets. Like, what the fuck do you need multiple jets for, private jets for? Like, that is so, like, it's like he's doing that simply to like use the money, like. Anyway, but yeah, that goes to show their wickedness. And there's lots of different people, like that one guy, Nature Boy, all right, really just making these beliefs just to take advantage of primarily women, but also at the same time making money off of it as well. All right, and honestly, kind of sad to see, but ultimately, I don't really, again, like, we really don't need to be, having pity on these people, because YAHAWAH made them to be deceived at the end of the day. All right, so yeah, it's really just like, that's just how things be. Honestly, you sometimes you just gotta accept it. All right, so yeah, if you are following him, that's your prerogative. That's your lot. All right. That's really it. Anyway, continuing on, 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 3. And through covetousness shall they with vain words make merchandise of you, whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not, and their damnation slumbereth not. All right. So yeah, the Lord allowed you to be their merchandise. All right. As in, like, their constant source of income, where you're gonna be doing your best to supply money to someone that's giving you wrong information or incorrect information that is not scriptural, does not link up with the scriptures. All right, so as a result of that, you're being led astray, and you're paying someone to lead you astray. All right, you're just not doing your due diligence to make sure that you're not being deceived. All right, dude is talking about some random Fibonacci sequence, which I'm not. I was about to, but no, it's just like, it has nothing to do with the truth. Overcomplicating things and using pseudo intellectual jargon in order to confuse people into making people think that, oh, he knows what he's talking about because he's using big words. Like, no. Oh, he knows what he's talking about because he's read this book. Maybe he didn't actually read the book. All right. So continuing on, Matthew chapter 7, verse 22. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name, and in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works? And let's continue on. Verse 23. And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built a house upon a rock. Okay, so basically, the main thing is that, just because someone says that they come in the name, or so, just because someone knows the name of YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, okay, which I'm pretty sure he does. I'm pretty sure, if he's gonna call himself a Levi, but I'm pretty sure he knows the name, and he's gonna call on the name, but they still have evil intent. All right, you still want to use and misuse you to thrive on this side. All right. Continuing on, James chapter 2, verse 19. Thou believest that there is one power that doeth well. The devils also believe and tremble. All right. So yeah, just saying you believe and you're not doing any works. You're not trying to repent. You're not trying to, make this truth or make the wisdom and knowledge of the scriptures a part of your, your, what's it called? Your knowledge. Like that is where you go off. That's where you, that's where you err. And as a result of that, you're going to be judged for your laziness, and you have to do well to actually take the time to study and make sure that nobody is deceiving you. All right. So, I thought this was going to be a short video, but it ended up being longer. If you believe that this guy is a genuine prophet, keep on following him. Good on you. Do what you want to. Do what you need to. But if you are what's it called? If you are skeptical on him / and or me, then definitely go do your own research. All right. Maybe you'll come to a right conclusion. Maybe you'll come to your own conclusion. Maybe you'll come to the wrong conclusion. Whatever, that's the Lord's will. Yahawadah. So with that, I pray this was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, SHAMAIWAN, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Abad Babal, and Shalom.